Well, hey there, crafty friends, and happy Thursday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New Today at the Doodlebug, where I show you some of the latest and greatest things that have just become available on the market, maybe explain to you a few ways that you can use them, and then also show you some really good just restocks that have been flying off the shelves, and we got those back in as well, too. So today what I've got for you, I've got a great restock from our warehouse, so from our distributor. It has got some restocks on 49 and Market that went crazy quick. I've got brand new Tim Holtz in there as well. I have got new Stamperia in there that you guys have not seen, so I'm super excited about that. And again, just some good restocks in there. We also got a great Lawn Fawn order in, so hopefully we are caught up on all of your guys' special orders, restocked, the newest release as well. And I've got a few fun things in there that we haven't had in a while. Some of them were special orders, so we can always get those in for you as well too. I've got some sale dies as well, so make sure you stick around to see those because we are still making room. I've got more new stuff, which means we need more room. So you know what they say, out with the old and in with the new. So I'm getting rid of the old, and you are going to benefit from the deals on those, so I can order you more new, or really just put away the new that I've got back here and get them off the tables. And we got in a new logo item. I'm super excited about that. It's been in the works for a while. It was a little delayed. It got here a little bit later than what I thought it would, but cannot wait to show you that. So I'm going to flip the camera around. There it is. All right. And look at all these tables we got filled for you today. So I've got 4 tables full of great new stuff for you guys. I will tell you too, the new Simple Stories is starting to arrive. Oh, I'm going to give you a little teaser. We don't have it all checked in yet. It had just a little bit on this one order, but more of it is, Leslie is working on checking it in right now. More of it should be shipping too. So you will slowly see it start to trickle in on the online store, but all of it is up for pre-orders on there. So you can check it out right away anyway. All right. So we're going to start with, let's just start with our new little logo item. So I am super excited about these. We had these years ago, and I have not been able to source them since. And whenever we are at retreats and crops and people pull out their little trash cans that they've literally had for like 8 or 9 years, everyone's, oh my gosh, I want to buy one of those. Well, I don't have them anymore, but I found a new supplier. So these are just a cute little tabletop trash can. They would even be, perfect. I've seen them like in cars and things like that as well. Each of them has a little, now I don't use it on mine, but you certainly can. It's got 2 little pieces of Velcro. One has sticky on it, so you can Velcro it so it doesn't topple over. I don't have trouble with this toppling over on my desk at all, but if you were to put it, in something or on something that maybe it might, or if you did use it as a little car trash can, you might want to use the little Velcro tab on it. It's also got a cute little, like mine did not have this before. It's got a great little hook on it, which would be nice because then you could even hook it on to the edge of your bag maybe whenever you're at a little retreat or a crop. So I think it's super fun. And they fold down nice and flat, which I think is so nice. It's got a little plastic hanging here, and then that is what wraps around it to hold it nice and flat for you. So then I can just flatten mine and I can take it along with me wherever I go. So we got those in. Those are $9.99 for the little Doodlebug pop-up trash cans. So super excited about those. Love them for, especially at a crop where a lot of times you don't have a little trash bag provided for you. So that way you can keep this in your little totes. And then it's also, I like it on my desk. I don't have a whole lot of room underneath my desk, so I don't have a trash can underneath there. So I love this little guy here, and it's super easy for me to dump out then. All right, so that is our new little logo item. And then moving on to all of our fun Lawn Fawn. So again, a lot of this is going to be restocks from the brand new release. Some things we haven't had in a while. We restocked those. First up, we've got Lawn Fawn's metallic silver cardstock. This is perfect for their new Build a Drink mason jar add-on that we just got back in stock as well. These all sold out before, so this makes the cutest little mason jar. You can put the handle on it like you see on the back here to make it a little drink. When they re-released it this time, they have added this one. It is called the Lantern. So the Lantern add-on. And what this does, it enables you to add this great little long, let me flip this around here, this great long little handle, which turns this now into a lantern. Then you've got this great little spiral of stars, and you can make them look like fairy lights in there. There's also little fireflies as well that come with this one. We knew they were coming out with this one, so we also ordered in, this is an older stamp set called Little Fireflies. This has gone crazy well because these little guys look perfect stamped whenever you make the lantern with the little fairy lights in it. The little fireflies also have a die set that goes with them. I love these little guys. You can stamp their little bellies, their butts, whatever you want to call them, the little blinker. You can stamp them and then fill it in with either a glow-in-the-dark like lacquer pen. You can fill it in with your embossing pen and then put glow-in-the-dark embossing powder on the top. So these are so fun, adding them with your mason jar and then the lantern add-on. So those were from the newest release. Next up from the newest release that we sold through already, this one is the You're a Keeper. This was a exclusive stamp that only Lawn Fawn sold, and they just released it to the stores. So I'm super excited about this. My mom has beehives, so this is perfect for her. And actually one of my sons helps her with her beehives, so I love the little beekeeper on here. There is a matching die. Now, I am not for sure, but I don't think they offered the die before. So maybe you got the exclusive stamp set before. Check, see if you need the dies because the dies are now available. So that was a new one that we just restocked. Next up, this little set here is called Treat Cart Sentiment. So they've got this great little treat cart. They've got this great little stamp set as well. But this one's going to work for so many stamps and dies that you've got in your stash. You're a treat. Okay, so a lot of us have, candy paper. We've got candy dies, candy stamps. That's going to work with that. And then you've got this fun to work with. So this is going to be a great one to send to coworkers. Happy Ice Cream Day. Yes, it's a real day. My love for you is unconditional. So again, you've got a lot of probably in your stash. I know I've sold different kinds of ice cream stamps forever over the years. Well, hello to you too, Miss Debbie. Today's your day. Have all the scoops. Ice cream makes everything better. Congratulations, you did it. Treat yourself, sending love, and a little thanks on there. There is a little matching die set that goes with this too that cuts out a lot of those little sayings and also that adorable little ice cream cone. Now, it goes with this set as well that we had ran out of and got back in stock. This one is the Treat Cart Stamp Set. And just look how stinking cute these guys are. So you've got all these great little critters on here. And then over here is a little set put together with it. I love all these little ice cream cones all stamped up or all stacked up on there. There's the little treat. There's the little fox holding one of the little popsicles. There is also a die set that matches the treat cart as well. And then there's your little cute little card sample, and this is using one of the sentiments from the Treat Cart Sentiment add-on as well. So there's that one restocked. I'm going to go up here. We also got back in the Whoosh kites. This one has been super popular. I don't know if it's the kites that they work for so many things or if people are just a mice fan. I'm not for sure. But this one has gone extremely well. Oh, Miss Janice just jumped on. Hello, Janice. So you've got all these great little sentiments, all the great little mice on here. And then over here, you can see that you've got this great little die set that goes with it. You've even got this right here. That is the little string for your kite. There's even a little super skinny die that matches that as well. So that's how they did those there. Then for my little sample here, it's using the background on a classic one, Meadow Backdrop in Portrait. So there is that. I'm going to go back over here so you can see it again. That's the little background set they used on there. And then I also added these. These are classic lawn fawn as well, but I thought this would be really cute with this set as well. This is an older die called Stitched Kite. So I brought that one in as well. And then I also brought in another classic lawn fawn. So if you have this one in your stash, dig it back out to play with these guys together. And then this one is called Stitched Windy Backdrop. I thought that would be stinking cute using these as well. Again, this is an older one, so you might have it in your stash. So check your stash, pull that out, and then that way you can use that with this stamp set as well. Oh, I forgot. On here, the sentiment back there, I'm lucky to have a friend like you. That is this one right here. That is called Give It a Whirl Message Friends. So this was meant to go with the new Give It a Whirl interactive die, but you can use these sentiments on so many other things. So they just use it as a nice big background on, or in that little space on this card here. So I'm going to go back down, show you that one again. So this one is, this one I just pulled over to show you. It wasn't a restock. We had it, but we had sold out of its die set. So I brought it over so you could see the stamp and die together. So this is the Give It a Whirl Friends die, then the Give It a Whirl Friends stamp set. And let's see here. Starla wants the treat cart stamp and die. It will be used in the Lawn Fawn, the Lawn Fawn Create With Me video. Perfect. Yes, I love that they do those now. How fun is that to do those? But you've got it. Pulling those to the side for you, my friend. Now, this one here, I posted a cute little sample I did the other day. It was not of my own design. I totally scrap lifted it off of a Lawn Fawn site, but wouldn't you know, I don't think I remember to grab that, and I may have it in with my work bag, but I don't remember. It is sitting on my desk. I will bring it in, though, and re-show it again. This is the How You Bean Money add-on. I love it. So you can put the money in a jar. I did not on my card. I didn't have the How You Bean stamp set at home. I've got one here at the store, but not at home. And I just stamped them a couple times, kind of layered them side by side. And then you've got all these great little sentiments in though. Way to go. Here's some dough. Treat yourself. You earned it. Congrats. I hope your day is 1 in a million. I hope your day is priceless. What else can you do here? We just make sense together. Congrats. Don't ever change. You're priceless. Cha-ching. Shake me. Because if you put these little guys in that little jar, you could do it as a shaker as well. So fun. But I did congrats. Way to go. Here's some dough. And then on the inside, I put something with the grad. Congrats, grad. You earned it. That's what I did on the inside because it was for a graduation card. So cute. Treat die stamp and die set for you too, Debbie. You've got it, friend. I will get those pulled for you as well. The How You Bean Money add-on also has a die. So there's the die there, restocking that. Next one. This one has gone so crazy well. And I know it's because of all these cute little smiley faces, but I think it's more so all the great samples they've got with the little additional balloons and the cakes. I mean, this card samples that their design team is coming up with is just crazy cute on these. They've got one that's got all these really cute little fringes in the background, and then it's got balloons on there. I want to recreate that one too. I've got so many things I want to recreate and just not enough time. But they've done some amazing samples with this release. I know they always do, but dang, I don't know if it's this release or just the new design team they've got, but they are knocking it out of the park with some of their samples they've got right now. This set is called All the Smiles. All the Smiles does have a little die set that goes with it. Next restock, so we had to order in like all of the twine again. And Lawn Fawn is out of the purple, so the purple did not come back in. And only one of my, what color is this one? Only one of the turquoise shipped. So that means they are out of stock on turquoise now too. But colors we've got, well, we've got them all but the lilac. But these colors are red, coral, denim. And I already told you this one was the turquoise, yellow, and lime. I did post a picture the other day of a bow that I tied with the yellow, or with the lime one. This ties really well and holds its shape really well too. I had a lot of questions with that. So it does tie great. It holds its shape really good too. And again, we've got all the colors except the purple color. That one is out of stock now, as well as turquoise. So this is my last turquoise that I've got. Everything else we've got 2 or 3 of yet. We also had run out of the 6x6 pads in summertime. Such a cute, it's just like our basics. I mean, a lot of their stuff is basics. Flip through that for you. We also still have this available in the 12x12 collection kits too. So there's that one. We also restocked the Build a Gumball machine. Got those back in. And with this one, this All the Smiles works perfectly with that. So that way you can put all the smiles on those little gumballs. Now on the bottom of that there, that is another new die. That is the Diagonal Stripes die they just came out with. They also came out with a scalloped fringe that we ran out of already. This one's just the coolest. I mean, literally, it cuts all those little fringes for you. So, so fun. This would also be a fun one for my scrapbookers because you can always butt them up next to each other if you want to take it across your 12x12 page. So, so cute. That's a good one. Mini picture frames. This is one we stopped carrying for a while, and we have had a special order for it, I think, on every Lawn Fawn order for the past 3 orders. So I brought extras in, so it is back on the shelf, back in stock, so we'll carry it for a while and until it just starts to slow down. But this is such a fun one. You can cut these little frames and then put all your fun little characters on the inside. That's a fun one. Sharon wants the scallop fringe. You've got it. Now, some of these up here I'm going to show you, they are special orders, but they are fun ones as well. So definitely the lady that's ordering these, she is working either on some fun summer scrapbook pages, or mini albums, or just getting her summer cards together. First one we got in for her was the Hammock and Trees. I'm going to flip it over so you can see how cute that is. You can create that little hammock there. You've got the palm trees in there. The hammock is also in there. So Hammock and Trees. Again, this one here is a special order, but we can add one to the next one if you haven't seen this one before, because it is a little bit of an older set. Next, we ordered for her the Build a House. I'm going to flip it over. So the Build a House is a whole little series. Stinking cute. So you've got this great little house in there. And then they have all kinds of add-ons for the house. For her, we also ordered in the Build a House Beach add-on. Look at that. Is that not adorable? Check it out. So stinking cute. I mean, even the little life preserver is in there. The cute little surfboard is in there. Look at the little anchor there. Adorable. So that is the Build a House Beach add-on. This one here is another great one. This one is the Build a Campsite. So you can create this super cute little tent. So this was another one that we ordered in for her, but I can order another in for you on my next order. It's even got the little fire in there as well. You can see the little logs right here. Here's your flames that you layer up. Such a cute one. So again, that's Build a Campsite. And then last but not least, we ordered in the Shadow Box Card Mountain add-on. So the Shadow Box card is an interactive card, one of those interactive dies that Lawn Fawn does. And then you can do all kinds of fun little add-ons. And this one is going to do mountains. Now I'm coming over here because just as I looked over here, is a sample that we have using that Build a Campsite. Is that not so stinking cute? And then if I can, I don't know if I can reach that far so you can see it, but there are some shadow box ones up there. And then you would add these in. There's the other shadow box. Like on my tippy toes. Tippy toes. Oh, and then while I'm here, I might as well show you, here is one that we did with the mini frames. So all kinds of fun stuff. That is why in our Lawn Fawn section, I know I overwhelm you with all the cards that we have on display, but they very rarely discontinue anything. So I'm like, well, we can always order in the swans on our next order. These little guys here, whenever we are done and the little root vegetables aren't selling as quickly, well, we'll get something else in its place. But I will leave that out for you guys to check out because we can always order it back in for you. Here's some other fun little bee ones. If you're getting that little, you're a keeper with the little hive guys, the little hive and the guys, those work well with that one too. All right, I'm going to put you back on this. Look at this for a second so I can walk over and you don't get seasick. Okay, so that is it for our special order ones that we got in, and thank you so much. Anytime you guys have one that you're looking for, just let me know. If I don't have it in stock, I would be more than happy to get it in for you. We order from Lawn Fawn every couple weeks, so not a problem at all. Another one that we sold way better than what I expected was all the desert ones. So these are so stinking cute. And I know my friends down in the Southwest, they are killing it with these because of course, if you're from Arizona, how perfect is this? If you live in New Mexico, how perfect is this? Are the How You Bean mint candy add-on and candy corns? Yes, they are. So I will look those up, Miss Sharon, and I will get those added for you. Not a problem. So we added back in, this one here is called Critters in the Desert. Critters in the Desert also has a die. Then there's this great desert canyon backdrop. So stinking cute. And then we've got these great cactus borders as well. So we sold out of both the borders. This is the hillside, so it's got that nice little wave to it. And then this one is just the regular cactus border. Look, I do love the little succulents in there too. I'll show you this little guy again. So you can see this one was using the canyon backdrop. Then you've got all the little desert critters there, the little cacti. You've got some that came from the backdrop one and some that came from the stamp set. Those there. The money pocket. That was one that we were down to I think one on, so I got those back in. This is perfect to stick a few dollar bills in. It's perfect for a gift card, but it's also really cute stuffed with flowers as well too. That's another one I want to recreate. I think I just need a craft day, nothing but, crafting in my room. I did make 2 cards over the weekend when I was off. One I gifted already, and then one I just copied from myself to bring in to show you guys. This little guy here, this is year 14. So every year they do just a small little stamp set like this, and they call it whatever year it is. So this is year 14 for Lawn Fawn, which is crazy. They've been out for 14 years now. I remember when they were the new kids on the block, just so exciting, just how their business has grown in 14 years. But this is the year 14 stamp set. Have a grape birthday. You're so grape. Look at the fun little faces that you can put on the little grapes as well too. And there is a die that matches that. The die was what we sold out of, so the die is back in stock. There's the stamp. And then last but not least, we got back in these stitched sentiment banners. So these are just great. You can see the different sizes of the banners there. These are great because they fit so many of the Lawn Fawn sentiments. And keep in mind, you can always give these a little fold to truly make it look like a little banner that's popping up off your card. So give it a little fold, kind of, and glue one in a little bit further. And then you can have that nice little bit of dimension going on there as well. All right, before we go around to the other side and check out our restock, I have some smoking deals for you. Friends, these are all going to be 40% off. And what I've got is what I've got. So snag them quick. We don't have a whole lot of eyeballs. I know I came on a little early, so early bird gets the worm today. This is a great little thin frame cutting plate from Tailored Expressions. So it's going to cut out these great little thin layers. So when I flip it over, you can see this is a connected die. So each one of those is going to be this super cool little layer, which would be really fun, doing one in, all different colors and layer them all up, or put them on a background and just do like every other. And then you can do 2 cards with 1 swipe by doing them every other. Regular price is $29 on this, but it's going to be 40% off. So it's going to be what, like 15, 16 bucks? So super great deal there. I've only got 1 of those, the Tailored Expression frames. Next up, I've only got 1 of these. It's a beautiful slimline die. I love this one. It creates this great plaid look to it. Regular price on this one is $22, so again, 40% off on this one. I'm just trying to make some room on the shelf as we're getting in new dies, rather than, pull out tons of new fixtures and things like that and make the wall cramped. I don't like a cramped store. It's hard for people to shop. It becomes too overwhelming, and that's not a good thing. So I would rather have the wall be spaced out a little bit more. So you guys, it's your gain then. So 40% off of 22 for this one. I only have 1 plaid slimline. Next up, this is another great slimline, and this is just a basic one if you like to do slimline cards. So this one is going to create all your great little layers. You don't even have to think about the measurement. You don't have to worry about if they're equal in size as you're layering them. Normally this is 33. It's going to be 40% off of that. So if you take half, just going to be a little bit more than half of that. So around like $18 or so, something like that. This one here, Slimline Essential Frames, and we've only got 1 of that. Again, 40% off. The next one we've got is this great little window die from Hero Arts. This one is called Window in the Garden, fancy die. It's only 12 bucks regular price, 40% off of that. So what is that, like, again, going to be around 7. Tailored Expressions die for Miss Paula. Perfect. So if you're watching on replay, this one is gone, already spoken for. Thank you, Paula. So this little die, whenever you cut it out, I wish there was a sample on there. So you can see there's no cuts here. So this is going to create a great little window on your card. Window die cut is gone. Thank you, Debbie Miskell. So if you're watching on replay, this one is sold out. Next up, we've got 2 of this one. It's a great little Christmas die from Penny Black. You've got Merry Christmas in here. You've got 2 little ornaments, and then you've got this great little pine sprig here. This pine sprig is going to be perfect as a filler die for all kinds of other things. So we always talk about how, dies can give you more longevity and give you more use. I'm just going to pull this guy here. So remember how I talked about this would be so stinking cute filled with flowers? Well, cut a few of these, put those in there, stick just a couple flowers on top, and think how cute that's going to be. So this is a great fun filler die as well. This one here is called Ornamental Branch. It's from Penny Black. Regular price is $23, so you're going to get 40% off of the $23. So it's going to be right, what? So if you did half of that, that would be like 12 bucks or so. Something like that. Yeah, because $11.75 would get you there. So super, super cheap. So you got your Penny Black Ornamental Branch, 2 of those available. And of course, it's got that great little bouncy script for Merry Christmas. Another one from Penny Black. This is a really pretty one. This one here has got this great little circle that it cuts out. It's got a tree coming in from both sides and a little deer there. Oh, that one's got a sample on the back. That one's really pretty. It's called Grazing Fawn. Regular price, just 11 bucks. So cut that in half. That's $5.50. So a little bit more than $5.50 for your 40% off. So that's going to be another great one. All right, Debbie is also taking one of the Christmas ones. So if you're watching on a replay, we've only got 1 of these left. And then the next one was the Grazing Fawn. This will also be a good one. Think, Father's Day coming up. Oh, you can even see here, they've got the sentiment there, Dad, just for you. So this would be a good one for Father's Day as well. Next up, I had a sample of this one and I cannot find it anywhere. So this one is a really fun pop-up die. Stephanie Peterson made me a sample of this one and I cannot find it anywhere. But it is a great little pop-up interactive die. She said it was not difficult to put together at all. So you've got all these great little pop-ups that you can do. One that's going to pop this. So whenever you open it, okay, so whenever you open the card, it folds in there and then it pops up as you open it. Really, really cool. I think personally, this would be a fun one for Christmas cards or birthday cards, because for Christmas, you know how you always do a family picture? Your little family picture would literally pop up whenever they open it. How cool would that be? You know, for a birthday one, you could put all kinds of fun little birthday things, put your little happy birthday sentiment. So when they open it up, it's literally going to pop up for them. This one is normally just 16 bucks. So again, half of that is 8. So a little bit more than 50%, you know, it's because it's only 40% off. So you're looking like what, $9, something like that for this little guy. So a great little pop up there. This might even be fun in mini books as well too, to do a little pop up in your mini books. So again, 40% off on this one. And it is called, where's the stand up insert base. That's what this one is called. That one is from iCrafter. And then our last one in our clearing the shelf, making some room for all the stuff Hannah is buying, is this little rainbow frame here. This one was from Impression Obsession. It's called Rainbow Frame. Regular price, just 16 bucks. So again, half of that is 8, so a little bit more than $8 because it'll be 40% off on this one here. And that might even be a fun one. I bet you could tuck like little characters in there as well. Do some fun things with that. So going back through these pop-up cards for Miss Jean, you got it, my dear. Just to kind of go through what is still available. We've got the plaid slimline, 40% off. One of those. We've got one of the slimline essential frames. One left. We've got one of the Penny Black Merry Christmas. We've got one of the grazing fawn. 2 pop-up cards left. And one of the rainbow frames. And those are all 40% off on those. All right. Walking around the table. I guess while I'm here, I can show you these. These were less from yesterday's. These are 20% off on these. We still have the slimline, the little mini slimlines in the garden. We've got those. Those are 20% off. Here are samples of those. 1, 2, 3 samples of those. That was 20% off. And then we've got our little bundle deal here with the fall. This one was called Falling for You. Again, you stencil it once and then it makes 3 card backs. 20% off the bundle here. So the stencils were 22. The fun little foiling cards were 5. So that is 20% off both of those. We had that left from yesterday. And then this one here as well left from yesterday. This was the Mr. and Mrs. Pierce and Cut. So this is a great little background die. And then the stamp that matches. That bundle deal is 20% off as well. So those I went into more detail yesterday in the live, but I did not get those put back out today. So I figured, well, I'll show them to you again. Oh, we also had this one here left from yesterday too. This was one of the layering quads again. This is the Hooray one. Makes these great little card backs here. I honestly think these will be perfect for your 4th of July cards. Now I realize that one is a graduation theme. You wouldn't have to ink the hats by any means, but wouldn't that be perfect? I mean, perfect for birthdays as well, but great as we move into doing our patriotic theme cards for 4th of July. So that was also 20% off from yesterday's live. Just haven't got them put back out yet. That was the Hooray. All right, and then moving on over to the other side for our restocks. So just restocking some page protectors. We got back in the Doodlebug 12x12. we got back in our photo sleeves. So these are great. Like right now we sell a lot of these as people are trying to get their graduation albums done. And you have a bazillion pictures. Don't feel like you have to scrapbook every single picture you've ever taken of the child in their life. It's just impossible. But you've got all these great photos. These are so great because you can literally just slip these in. What I usually do is my 1 or 2 photos I really love. I scrapbook those. I create the page. You know, I can journal on the page if I want. Everything else goes into this little slip-ins. This is also a great place to do your journaling as well too. But you know, as a mom of sports, you know, I take a picture like every single game, but that kid on the pitcher's mound or that kid in the outfield or that kid on third base, it looks the same for every single game. So this is a great way for me to just put those pictures I've printed somewhere, and then that way I can put them in their scrapbook so they're all together. So these are great for that. We have them in horizontal and we have them in vertical as well too. A little restocking our kind of like our medium size blending brushes. These are from Studio Light. I think these are fun because they're colored. So of course they look really cute on your desk because they're colored, but it's also a great way to know what the color is, because after you've used a couple different shades of purple, you may not be able to tell that's what was on there was purple. Same thing if you use a few different shades of blue, sometimes it's a little harder to tell what that was. Well, with these, just by one quick twirl or moving around your little caddy, you can see exactly what color these correspond with. And I do recommend having a blending brush per color, not necessarily per ink pad, but keeping one for your reds, keeping one for your pinks. I actually have a couple different blue ones because you've got light blues and real dark blues. So I actually have 2 for my blues, but I do like having colored brushes. Jean wants a pack of photo sleeves. You've got it, my friend. Putting those over to the side for you. Next up, this is brand new. So the other day I showed you that Nature Academia, and we didn't have these in yet, and they are so cool. So these are the little molds that you can use your resin, you can use your air dry clay, you can use your hot glue and just pump it directly in here, let it dry. But look at all the fun little things in here. So you've got this great little terrarium, you've got that frog wearing the crown, but friends, look at the mushrooms on these. Love that. Oh, Jean, yes, I will pull you a vertical as well. Thank you. Ink blending brushes for Shirley. You've got it, my friend. So these are so fun. These would also look great with, if you are still coveting the 49 and Market line Nature Study. These would look really good with Nature Study as well too. I was going to see if there's anything on the back, but nope, nothing I can show you there. But great little molds, great little details. I don't know if it's showing up really well, but look at the detail that you're going to get on the shell of that little snail. So fun. Next up, we've got another mold in. I'm pulling Shirley's brushes back to the back so I don't lose that one. These little molds here look like wax seals, but drippy wax seals. So cute. Like, I can't get my wax seals to do that because they dry too quick, or, I can't get the wax to move. So these are really fun to create wax seals. That went in. Restock on some of our Bella Pops. I cannot believe how many of these cute little hedgehogs have left the store, but I mean, she is so stinking adorable. This one is called Just Be You. I love her. She's got a little flower crown. She's got a little round bottom on the bottom, down here. God, I just love her. She's so stinking cute. You can see the little dimension there on her eyes and her nose. And then we also restocked these scrappy tools that go with the Let's Scrapbook line. Those there. Also from Doodlebug, we got in an eye for an eye. So these are just little enamel dots, but they're all little. And so they are perfect for doing eyeballs. Now going back to this one. So Doodlebug does a great job with all those little dimensions, but not everyone does that. So if you want to add little eyeballs, or I'm going to grab these. Remember these that Linda made for me the other day? Well, if you want to put cute little eyes on your little die cuts, these are going to be, get you in focus, sorry. These are going to be perfect to put right in the little spaces to fill the eyes in and give them dimension. So again, these are from Doodlebug. It's called an eye for an eye, and it's all small black enamel dots that are perfect for eyeballs. We sell a lot of black enamel dots, so here's your other size choice as well. These are just regular from Eyelid Outlet. You've got 60 of them in here, and you've got 1, 2, 3 different sizes in here. I don't think any of, yep, that largest size is the smallest size in here. So if you love black enamel dots, these both would be the packages for you, because then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 4 different, oh, 5, because there's 2 different sizes here. 5 different sizes of black enamel dots. So got those back in. Echo Park restocks. We restocked some of our Winnie the Pooh washi. This one is called Pooh and Honey. And we also restocked the Wizard of Oz collection kit. So if you're just a fan of Wizard of Oz, or maybe you had a kiddo that did a Wizard of Oz musical, this is going to be perfect for that little Emerald City. We've also got some brand new Timothy Holtz in here. He may not like it that I called him Timothy. So brand new Tim Holtz. This one here is called Collage Strips. Not like he watches my lives or anything. So I could call him Jim Holtz. Everyone calls him Jim because of the way he makes his teas. So we have people that come in all the time wanting Jim Holtz stuff, but it is Tim. So the little collage strips, I just took out half of the pack. So you can see you've got these great little rainbow kind of collage strips in here. I love that it's got some of the old photos in there as well too. So these are going to be really fun to create with. So collage strips, those are brand new from Tim. The next one here, these are so cool too. This is a little sticker book, and it's called Postmarked. Look at all these great little stamps in there. So again, got that rainbow feel going on. Everyone's getting on that rainbow train. You know, everyone's finally doing, you know, a rainbow of colors because we like variety. Love the variety, so it matches more stuff. So we got in the Postmark sticker book. And then we also got in these little guys here. These are folio folders. So each set, so I opened up one set. Look at these teeny tiny little manila folders. Are they not so stinking cute? How fun are these going to be everywhere? So on my scrapbook page, okay, I could do a little fold down, put pictures in here. I could put my journaling in here. I could glue 2 sides and use it as a fun little pocket. This would be really fun on school layouts as well too, because it's kind of got that little office-y theme going on, but it would just be cute on anything. In your mini books, same thing. You could use it as a little fold down in a mini book. You could also kind of bind these guys together as well and create a mini book of mini folders. So let me go back to your little folder. So from that size I just showed you, notice how you've got one with each little tab spaced out perfectly. And then for the larger size, you've got left, you've got center, and you've got right. So those layer up perfectly as well too, to create that nice little waterfall effect there. So just got those in. I've got 3 packs of those, of the little folio folders. So fun. Those are in there. Restock on this one. This is called Botanical Swirls. It is an embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, so that's going to give you that extra deep impression. It's from Creative Expressions. And remember, my pro tip with these is give it just a light mist on your paper before you run it through your die cut machine. You will find that your paper is less apt to crack, and you get a nicer, deeper impression because you soften up those paper fibers. And it even says here, use it for paper, vellum, metal foil, and many other surfaces to enliven any craft project. So if your craft projects need a little enlivening, apparently this is the embossing folder for you. And this one is a really good embossing folder. We've sold quite a few of these. It's just a really popular, really good little background in there. So got that as a restock. Restock for $49 in Market. I told you this was going to be our best selling paper from the new Academia, and it by far was. I think we are down to 4 sheets on the shelf. So I got this one back in before it would sell out from the manufacturer and we could not get it anymore. But is that not just gorgeous paper? I mean, I love wood grain, so I'm a sucker for a good wood grain anyway. Yes, this came out of a school line, but it does not scream school at all. You could use this for a beach vacation because it's kind of got that beachy vibe too. You've got almost like the sunset feel there, the boardwalk feel on this one. It's got great outdoorsy colors, so you could use it for outdoor pictures, hiking pictures, whatever. This one is called Fun Times. And on the back, it's just got a great little number collage, which again, you could use for anything. Just a good filler on some pages. Anytime you need a little dark layer, this would be fun for birthday pages as well. And then you could bring in your bright colors to really pop off of that as well. Shirley wants 2 sheets of that. You've got it, my friend. I love this paper. Also, from 49 in Market, I think this one is already was on pre-order for somebody. Whenever this line came in, this newest line from 49 in Market, they didn't do a solids pack. And we showed 2 different solid kits. We showed the Wherever solids and the Crafty Garden solids. Both of them matched really, really well, except for that blue that each of them has. The Academia does not, Academia, I don't know how you say that. I need to Google that, the pronunciation. It does not have blue in it. And honestly, I think the Wherever matches just a little bit better of the 2 of them. So I know we had one on the way. So this one is already snarfed up, but we've got more solid collections coming after this. If you are looking for solids to match that new 49 in Market line, these are great ones for you for that. Also filling in for that line are the die cut elements. We had sold out of all of those already. So we've got those back in, as well as the rub-ons. The rub-ons sold out already. We've got those back in stock. These are 6x12 rub-ons. You've got 3 sheets in there. I love all those fun little corners. Are those not cool? Love those. So there's your 3 sheets there. Those are back in stock. And then last but not least, from the Crafty Garden, washi tape stickers are back in stock too. I know I just showed you these yesterday. One of them sold yesterday. One of them was a special order as well. So luckily I had more coming because we are out again. So these are little washi tape stickers. Whenever you use these, it's not a solid roll of washi tape like we're used to, okay? Each of these little stickers is going to come off individually. This washi is on it's got a background to it. And I can't quite get it one-handed without, don't want to hurt that little bee. So if I can peel just a little corner here so you can see. Aha, here we go. So this washi is actually on a clear little background. So as we go through, hopefully you can see that. See how they all tear off individually and so easily too. And then this is like your little scrap excess. So see, all this would just peel away, tear away. So it's not one big continuous roll of washi tape like we're used to. So I think sometimes people see this and they think that it is just a roll with all this randomness. Nope, nope, nope. It is individual little washi stickers. So they're going to lay ultra flat. Oops, sorry, it's focusing on my hand and not the roll. They're going to lay ultra flat, look super smooth, really nice and matte on there. It's not quite the same as doing a rub-on, but if you're not a fan of rub-ons, this is a great way to get that same look with them as well. But love the little washi stickers. So those are back for Crafty Garden. Speaking of rub-ons, that takes us to our next little item up for business here. This is brand new from Stamperia, and it is called Garden. Now, the other day, we released some pictures of what I had just gotten in. I did not show you the die cuts in that one, but the pictures got posted, and you guys were loving the die cuts just from the pictures, and I think almost all of them sold from there. So finally, Garden washi tape stickers, you got it, Debbie. Thank you. So finally, we got the rest of the line in so I can show it to you. So we've got great little die cuts. We'll look at those. Here is the line, and then there are rub-ons to match it as well. So again, this is called Garden from Stamperia. So on the back of the line, the collection kit, you've got a bonus cut-apart page. You've got this great collage page. There's the back. You've got this great little 6x6 cut apart page, and you could use that as a full page as well. You could do it as little quads and put little pictures on each of those. There's the back. Ooh, great journaling spots. Dang, love that. Here's another really beautiful page there. Oh, look at that wood grain on the back. Oh, this is so pretty. Love the colors of this as well. It's got, nice colors, but definitely kind of a muted kind of country feel to it. So pretty. Again, you could use these as is. You could cut them out. These would be really great in little home decor projects too. So fun, a little shadow box for the kitchen. Oh, love the back on that. How do you decide? Look at this one, all this like little patchwork looking stuff. Love that. Do you do this as one page or do them as cut aparts? I don't know. Love it. It is so pretty. Debbie, I'm right there with you. Just a great little floral and little accent in the corners here. You can kind of see that right there. Another great little collage sheet here. Good wood grain on the back. Oh, I like this one with the music staff there. Oh, the old bike. So fun. Oh, this is beautiful too with a little window down here. Kind of helps you to create your focal point. You can cluster a few pictures around, put some rub-ons, a few die cuts. Oh, this is cute. Little calendar page here as well. That would be a fun little background. There's that there. Another little cut apart page in the back. And that brings us to the back of the collection. So you can see all those there. So again, this is brand new Stamperia line. It's called Garden. We have rub-ons that go with Garden. So pretty. Miss Nicole Arnold is watching. Well, Nicole, welcome to the live. How the heck are you? Oh, I was just going to say, is Linda watching? Because Linda loves rub-ons. Yes, Linda is watching, and she saw the rub-ons. She needs the rub-ons. Debbie needs rub-ons as well, too. Got those for both of you. Thank you, friends. And then the little die cuts here. Let me see if I can open up one of these one-handed. Da-da-da. Lots of crinkle noise here. They have some super strong adhesive that they use. All right, first of all, look at that. That is a ton of die cuts. I'm trying to see if it tells me how many are in the package. It does not, but there's a lot in here. They're little chipboard die cuts. I think that might be, is that lavender? You know, I'm really bad with my flowers. On herbs, I guess lavender is more of an herb maybe. I don't know where that falls into play. All kinds of great ones here. These are not sticky back, so you would add your own sticky to them. It takes a long time to grow an old friend. Oh, so pretty. Oh, I love those pots. Is that not cool? I love that little stack. And again, look at the great dimension on those as well. So great little die cut pack here. little birds in there. I mean, I just keep digging through and there's tons of stuff in here. Oh, I love old wheelbarrows. Love those. So all kinds of great little die cuts in there. Let's see, garden cuts. So Linda needs the garden cuts. Jen needs garden cuts, and Shirley needs garden cuts as well. Perfect. Well, we've got, I think I ordered die cut garden. If I didn't, I need die cut garden. No, I don't think I've got anyone down for die cut garden. Now, you may have gotten these off of the pictures that we released. I don't remember, but we did not have the paper in yet. So I will pull you a paper, Miss Debbie. Got it. Perfect. Thank you. And then last but not least, these are just a fun little restock. So if you are into pens and markers like how I am, these have been really, really well received. They're from Zebra. So Zebra is just a good little company, a fun company too. They do lots of fun things as far as pens go. And these are clickable. So I love that about them. I just like a good click pen. Of course, I can't get into them. But these have a nice little bullet tip. They are smudge proof as well. And so these are just super fun. They come in 3 different color sets. And we just restocked all 3 of them. You need the garden paper as well. You got it, my friend. All right, so I'm going to pop the little top off of this one. And let me see. All right, I'm going to wheel over here. Hold on. Hang with me here. Oh, that reminds me. I've got one more little guy here. I'm going to spin you guys with me. Don't get sick. So we got in a super fun little compact LED lamp. And I knew I was going to forget him. I laid him on the floor to charge because I didn't know if he would come charged or not. But so you can see how it lays down flat. And again, I'm doing this one-handed. And then he pops up again. So you can see he really gets pretty decent size. Okay, so there it is. So decent little size. And let me turn him on. So you've got 3 different levels of light. A little bit of light, medium light, and then a lot of light. So it's got a good little LED lamp in there. It also, pretty sure it keeps a charge. I'm not for sure if this is one portable. Let's see here. All batteries must be the same type. Do not mix old. So if it's got batteries, oh, so it doesn't come with batteries. Aha, there we go. So you put your batteries in. So it's battery operated or plug in a bowl. There we go. And most of us have a little power outlet whenever we go to a crop anyway. But just a fun little lamp here. I believe it was right around 19. I know that'll be one question I'll get, and it's not priced yet, but I know it was less than 20 bucks. That's why I thought it was great. Just a great little economical lamp that you can take with you. And look how it, hold on, bright light. And then look how small it folds up. So this is definitely one that you can keep in your crop bag. It is not like it is a $100 Ott-Lite, so you don't really need to worry about it as much. Not that you want to break and just, throw 20 bucks out the door. But I know sometimes I'm a little rough with my crop tote and I forget what all is in there. So with this, look how nice it folds up. Super, super compact. I know sometimes depending where we're at, it's a little dark or we just need a little extra light. So this would be a great way to just keep a light in your crop bag in case you need one. So we've got those in. And then I came over here to grab this paper. Squirrel brain. You know how I am. And I wanted to show you the click pins. So you've got this great little click pin here. So you can see they've got a nice little, not super, super fine. It's a 0.6 millimeter bullet tip is what it says. So then this color here is green. Most of us, we always want to write our name. Whenever I, see people and they, they've played around on the paper, it's usually names. I don't know if we just like to write our name or what, but you can see it's got a great little tip to it. I could probably go on the side, make it a little thicker if you need a little thicker, but just a fun little tip on there. And I did it right away. So it is smudging there, but that one there is not too bad. Maybe it's Huh, hello. Maybe if I wasn't using slick glossy paper, that might help in my demos, but let's do the gloss side. Hold on. And we're going to let it dry just for a minute, and we're going to see how well it does on the super glossy side. Do you see the shine on this? Can you see that? So we're going to see how that does. Let me write on regular paper though. You too can, and that's shiny paper too. You too can do videos and demo something on paper you shouldn't, necessarily be demoing on. You should do it on a regular paper. Okay, so this is a glossier paper too, and I'm finding a regular paper. Got all kinds of paper back here, all kinds of scraps. And then this is regular. Okay, so let's go back and let's check out. So that's the super glossy one yet. There's our regular. Well, that one is smudging as well too. All right, so don't run your finger through it right away. That is just regular paper. But I do love these, and I've written with stuff before, and when I don't run my finger right through it, it does really well. Gotta love that on live camera, right? Oh yeah, see that one's drying very nicely. Let me go back to, I need that one. That was my training sheet. Gotta love how I use my training sheet for things. And then let's see, how are we doing here? Yeah, they're dry now on that other side. So see, maybe if I wouldn't have ran my finger through it right away, that would have worked much better. Now, they're also supposed to not dry out as well. Maybe that's why they smudge a little bit if you run your finger through them right away. If you're on regular paper and not using super glossy cardstock, which is what I had back here. But I like these. I really do. I've written on regular paper with them and never had a problem. Like here's regular paper. So super good on, gotta love my green finger there. Yeah, regular paper, we are good to go on regular paper. Thank you, regular paper. Good gravies. Stick that back in there. And then they have a little storage container here as well. Now, they also have this little plunger on the bottom. I think that is more for just keeping them in the pack purposes. I don't think you need to put that back on each time you use these by any means. I've got one gal, she loves these. She does a lot of the adult coloring books. And again, that's a softer paper in there as well, so it takes color beautifully. She has bought every single pack for her adult coloring books and loves them. So again, on regular paper where they're going to dry right away, they are great. If it is a shinier paper, just give them a little second for them to dry, and they're going to be good to go. So sorry about that. Like this one here, on the real glossy side, it is fine now. I actually am rubbing that really good. So on the really glossy side, it is fine now. So it is dried nicely. And again, you can see how shiny this paper is. So it's a high gloss. So these will work on high gloss as well. Just give them a minute to dry. Obviously, like I did not. So give them just a second. But colors. So we have got here, I think this is just the basics on this one. This one is the pastel set. And then this one here, I think this one is called darks. There we go. Oh, so dark, light, and then just the regular set. So those are back in stock, even though my little live demo just made them not look like they were the best, but they really are. Just don't pull scrap glossy paper when you want to demo them. Have regular paper out when you want to try and smudge them right away. Good gravies, Hannah Marie. So anyway, let's see here. Light pens for Miss Debbie. You've got it, my dear. Just remember, if you do it on glossy paper, don't run your finger through it right away to demo it, because they may just smear a little bit on glossy paper right away. God. Nothing like screwing something up while you're live, All right, and I think that is it, friends. All right, so hopefully you found some fun new stuff in today's live. We started out with our new pop-up trash cans. Super excited about these little bad boys. They're going to be so fun. Love those. So new pop-up trash cans for the store. restock on Lawn Fawn, some smoking 40% off deals on dyes, and then just a fun little restock as well. And Leslie is working on new simple stories. So we've got some of that that's already arrived, and we're waiting for our big shipment to come in from Simple Stories. So hopefully that will be here in the next day or two, so we can show you all that fun stuff as well. And I think that is it, friends. So hopefully you guys will have an amazing crafty evening. If not, at least walk through your craft space and just look at something. Sometimes if I don't have time, well, I really don't ever have time, but I do like to reorganize. So sometimes I can, reorganize for just a few minutes, and I feel like I got to play in my stuff. So sometimes that is just as therapeutic and just as fun as actually getting your hands a little inky in with your stuff. So, and again, everybody, I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. You can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc, that's INC.com. And if you do check out our online site, so we've got a store on there. You can buy gift certificates on there. You can redeem your gift certificates online as well. I also put dates for our retreats that are coming up. There's a calendar on there with classes and things like that. So be sure to check that out just as you're on your phone perusing things at night. And then, like I said, hopefully I will see you guys here tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, you can always catch me on the replay too. Thanks so much, guys. You have a great evening. Bye.